Switch with grandma. We got better view. Switch. Is that better, Zane?
Yeah, it's a little better, but
Yeah, you're good. You got it.
yeah, I'll get out my thing out of my bag. Get out the tripod. Can't even see you now with this. Okay. That's it.
There you go.
So you're fine like this, right? This is a lot easier, actually. Okay, now we need put this on you. Is it on? Is the green light on? First, check it's the green light on. On the other side. Other side. Okay, yes, it's on. Now I have to now put it on your chest. On your chest. No, right there. Hold this. Hold the. I sit on your chest right there.
It's fine. It is fine where it's at. Okay? You're fine.
It should start now.
The wraps.
Okay.
Last night I had problems with my knee.
Okay, good. So wait, put it up here. If you're gonna be moving around, this is gonna be moving around this way, that way.
I'm not wearing it the whole time, honey. I'm wearing it for this part right here. And then you're going to, after this, you're going to turn it off.
Your phone?
You're going to turn off live until we get to the batting. Okay?
This is a whole thing you said.
This is only 30 minutes. Poor baby.
What happened?
Evie needs her prayers right now, so you can kind of talk about that.
Is she about to die?
No, she's just not doing really well right now.
It should start now. I don't know what is happening.
Okay, just hold on. Somebody's on.
Okay, guys. So we're at the first conference here for the Fair Fest, and right now we're waiting because we got that's probably Nick. So right now we're waiting for Jake Myers.
We don't know who the other players are.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know who the other players are. So we're just waiting on Jake Myers. We didn't bring a ball. Sign.
They're not signing anything. Okay, they can sign your glove.
Yeah, they can sign my glove. So yeah, look at that. We got Jake Myers. There's already people down there, Mom.
That's people working it.
And why is there a kid over there?
I don't know. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Jake Myers. Look at that. There's Jake still. Like, what is happening? It's 10:35. It starts at 10.
30.
Yeah, 10:30.
Two. Good morning.
Good morning.
All autographs will be a little later on, but thank you guys so much for showing up. Welcome to FanFest 2025. How's everybody doing?
Hey!
We have some special guests with us today for our first of many fan forums here as part of FanFest. I want to introduce you to the guy to my right. We have the closer for the Astros. He always makes a late appearance in games, and he will be showing up here in just a little while to chat with you. But first, I want to introduce you to a guy who was the Astros center fielder every day last year. He's about to begin his 5th season, believe it or not, with the Houston Astros. He's from Omaha. He still lives in Omaha in the offseason, chasing around his little 2-year-old in the offseason. Please welcome Jake Myers. How you doing, Jake?
Doing good.
How's the offseason?
It's awesome. Like you said, I'm pretty busy chasing the 2-year-old. But no, yeah, I'm enjoying it. But I'm excited to get going. Yeah, I'm excited for this year.
How much, as you look out here in the stands and see all these young faces, how much does this remind you of when you were a kid thinking about wanting to play baseball as part of your future?
Yeah, I just remember what it was like for me when I was their age, and how much I looked up to the players, and that's why I really really enjoy kind of looking back and seeing all of them and how excited they are, because it's really special for me because I was really really excited at their age.
When you're in center field, you're a little far away from the Crawford boxes and the stands and right, but you can still interact with fans, I would think, to some extent. How much do you hear them during the course of the game? How much do you kind of look up there and see their faces, and how much does that impact you?
Yeah, I try. I mean, there's a lot of space out there. This is a beautiful stadium, but one of the things that they didn't do was put center field close to any of the stands, so it's hard for me to interact. But I do enjoy looking up and seeing everyone and interacting because it is a lot of fun for me. The fans here in Houston are unbelievable. Obviously, you guys are great, so I do enjoy interacting with them.
See, as you look right here at the Crawford boxes, this is where usually Chaz McCormick plays, sometimes Jordan Alvarez, sometimes Mauricio Dubon. That wall is so high, there's no chance they could ever take a home run away. But where Jake plays out in center field, how many of you guys have seen Jake rob other players of home runs? How many times has that happened? Is that one of your favorite things in the game?
Yeah, I love doing it. We gotta keep going with that. I enjoy doing it, so why not do it some more?
Anybody out there play center field like Jake? Nice. We're gonna have questions from the audience in a little while, so we can ask you guys, or we can have you guys ask questions of Jake and Josh. But we're gonna chat here for a little while. But when you do have questions, Joe's gonna be around with a microphone, so we will open it up for your questions in a little while. So tell us how you get ready. Obviously, Omaha's not exactly baseball weather in January, February, but how do you get ready, and when will you head down to Florida to get ready for spring training?
Yeah, I just have a great setup in Omaha. I've been working with the same trainer for 10 years. So just showing up every day, trying to get stronger, and doing my hitting and throwing almost every day. And I'm going to head down a little bit early so I can get outside because we don't get to get outside in Omaha. So if the beautiful weather in Florida, get outside and get ready for the season.
You mentioned chasing the 2-year-old around. That's got to help the cardio. How busy has that been?
Yeah, it's workouts until about 2 o'clock, and then I come home, switch it off, and now I'm on my feet chasing the 2-year-old and playing in the dollhouse and all that. So that's a lot of fun.
How excited are you? It's going to be a little different this year. There's going to be some new faces. You've always had Kyle Tucker to your left, and now that's not going to be the same. But you have Chaz McCormick back, and there's going to be some new faces. Maybe a Taylor Trammell. Maybe Mauricio Dubon gets his shot to play on a regular basis. Every year is different. Are you really looking forward to what's going to happen here in 2025?
Absolutely. I mean, Chaz McCormick's been, we've gotten to play together for the past, 4 or 5 years. And so I've developed a great relationship with him, and I really, really enjoy playing with him. Same with Mauricio Dubon. Uh, both those guys are a lot of fun to play with and be in the clubhouse with. And Taylor, I just got to meet him last night. I went to dinner with him, and he's an awesome person as well, and a great baseball player. So it's just gonna be a lot of fun and a lot of competitive guys, and we're gonna be good.
The thing that I loved about Jake and Chaz's relationship on the field and off the field, and you guys can take a great lesson out of this, is this year they should be able to play every day together. But there were a few years where they were pretty much vying for the same playing time. So Chaz would play and Jake would sit sometimes, or Jake would play and Chaz would sit sometimes. But during that whole stretch, I felt like you were Chaz's biggest fan and he was your biggest fan. And I think that's a great lesson for kids because no matter what happens, even when you're competing against him for playing time, you guys were each other's best supporters. Can you tell us about that relationship?
Yeah, I mean, you have a choice. You have a choice to kind of sit and be angry about it, or cheer on the other guy, because it can only make you better. If you're competing, when we were kind of competing for time, we both never really saw it as any negative energy from the other person. It was, we were both making each other better, and not only that, you're making the team better. Whoever's out there, it's kind of passing the baton. Whoever's out there, you're doing the best you can to help the team win, and at the end of the day, that's all you're trying to do.
Jake Myers, we're going to have questions from the audience, I believe, Joe.
Yeah.
You want to go out there and see who wants to raise their hand and talk to the Astros center fielder, Jake Myers. What a cool experience. You guys, I see so many hands up. I love this. Baseball buddies are ready to go today. So Joe's going to organize it. He's going to point you out. See Joe right here in the blue jacket. He's going to point you out, and then you can come down in order once he points you out.
Should I raise my hand?
Joe, you take it from here.
Cool. Thank you, TK. Yeah, come on over. We're going to do 10 at a time just so it's not a huge rush to the front row. And we'll get to as many as we can. So, yeah, come on down. Last one. And then we'll kind of rotate through as many as we can. We'll get this group first. So, quick questions. We'll start with you. What's your name?
These are going to be good.
Connor,
All right, Connor. What's your question for Jake?
what does your training weekend look like?
Oh, that's a great question. I didn't
Thanks,
expect
Connor.
that for a first question. All right. So usually I work out Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Wednesdays I kind of just move around. But just trying to lift heavy weights, and then also try to move weights fast, become more explosive.
Great question, Connor. Thank you.
Nice. Check.
What's your name?
Sebastian, how do you what do you do usually in the batting cages?
How do you do in the batting cages?
Yeah. I mean, I have a kind of routine I like to do to get me right. But really just work on trying to get better so I can get hits and hit homers here.
Great question. Thank you, Sebastian. What over here?
Azariah,
Nice to meet you. Thanks. What's your question?
how hard is it to hit a 100-mile-per-hour fastball?
That's a good one. It can be tough, but we practice it all the time. If you practice it a lot, it becomes easier.
Great. Thank you. Good question.
My name is Jason, and how are you that good?
How are you that good?
How are you that good, man?
A lot of practice and years of practicing the skill. You just keep practicing and practicing, you get better and better.
I have a question before we go to the next kid. How many of you guys hit right-handed? How many of you hit left-handed? Does anybody hit right-handed and throw left-handed? Throw left-handed and hit right-handed? Really? How did you start that, Jake?
So my dad did that.
Are we throwing
and
left-handed?
He believed in natural sides. So I picked up a baseball and threw it left-handed, and then I picked up a bat and swung it right-handed. And he's like, "All right, that's where we're gonna go with." But Chaz is the first person I've ever
that's
played
kinda
with.
crazy.
It was all that also did that. So
You do that too, that young fan? You throw left-handed? Oh, okay. Go ahead, Joe.
No, that's a great question. That's mind-blowing. That's
yeah,
just
it is.
mind-boggling. Great.
How How did last season do?
How did your last season go?
It was, it was good. Had a lot of learning experiences. But as a team, we made it to the playoffs and didn't quite get to where we wanted to go. So we learned from it, and we're gonna come back better this year.
You hold it
What's
so you
it
can
like
raise your
being
hand.
on the field with
What?
so many other people watching you?
What?
So you want me to hold it so you
It's
can
a
raise
lot
your
of
hand?
fun. I enjoy that. I enjoy. I was just talking to someone on the way in, saying how the fans here are incredible because it's 30,000 almost every day, even in the middle of the week. That's really special for the players because bringing that energy and that electricity just helps us play every day.
You have your question ready?
And what is your goal for the 2025 season?
Win a World Series.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And
No, your
who was
question
your
is?
favorite player growing up?
Great question. I would say Nomar Garcia Parra was a guy that I really liked to watch. But I really liked that kind of Red Sox team, Big Poppy,
What if I asked him if he could help me
all
out?
those guys.
What?
So,
So we're gonna have Josh Hader here
I
in just
can't
a
hear
minute.
you.
So if there's fans that also have questions for Hader, you can start lining up behind the young fans here.
Jake, what is your favorite pregame snack?
I'd say a
Raise your
buffalo
hand.
chicken wrap.
Raise your hand.
But
Everybody's going
yeah,
up there.
they do a great job of making great food.
Buffalo chicken wrap, nice. Especially at the home
What
clubhouse.
question would
Home
you
club, that was a
have
tuck-
in
tuck
the
out.
I don't know what they're doing.
Ranch or blue
They all
cheese?
just went up.
Ranch.
Yeah, there you go.
How do you rob home run?
That's a tough answer. I just kind of do it. I just
You
jump
wanna
up
get
and
mine like
close
everybody
my
else?
eyes and the ball goes
How
in my glove. It's good.
I'll be honest.
How much
I
rock
walked
home
around
runs have
the
you
morning
tried?
track
Do
pregame,
you want to get in line?
and that
Everybody's
fence is
getting
a
in
lot
line.
higher than it looks
Go ahead
on
and get-
TV.
yeah.
So, oh, that's not too bad, but man, that's a huge,
Excuse me.
huge athletic achievement.
Excuse me. Sorry. Sorry.
If you wouldn't play outfield, what position?
Sorry.
Man, I would love to play shortstop or third base, but they told me when I was young that if you throw with your left hand, you don't get to do that. So I think I'm limited to first base and outfield.
But we're gonna hang on for just a minute or two, and we'll keep going. Cool. All right, come on down. Does anybody else have a question for Jake? Come on down. If you're already in the line, come on down.
Zane, you have a question for Jake? Well, then you're going down just for Jake.
My name is Zeke, and my question for Jake is,
The other one is Josh Hader.
what's your favorite sport besides baseball?
I really like golf. I loved playing basketball growing up, but I mean, I like them all. Play as many sports as you possibly can growing up. Yeah, I enjoyed all of them.
What position in basketball?
I was a position that played defense and took charges and didn't shoot very much.
Defensive specialist.
Yeah.
My name's Carter, and my question for Jake is, what's your favorite sports gear brand?
I'd say Rollins and Franklin.
There you go.
Oh, you're saying like, okay, I'll go Nike for you.
My name's Voss, and what made you play baseball?
So I really enjoyed it growing up. I played all the sports. I loved just playing sports in general. But when I got to high school, I kind of realized I liked competing, playing baseball, and that's kind of when I grew my passion for playing baseball and realized that I want to work hard at this and try to go as far as I can.
Good question, everybody.
My name is Elizabeth. How far can you pitch?
How far can I pitch?
Or can you throw?
Yeah. Hopefully, from center field to home plate. That's usually how far I can.
My name is Jason. How old were you when you started playing baseball?
I was around 3 or 4. Played some t-ball and ran the wrong way. Classic.
My name is Catherine. How do you deal with losses?
It's a great question. Yeah, there's a lot of failure in baseball, and so I would say the best thing you can do is just learn from it. Take what you can from it, learn from it, but use it for the next opportunity.
My name is Bertram. What's your favorite movie?
Favorite movie? So I've been watching a lot of Disney Channel. I'm a big fan of The Good Dinosaur. We'll go with that.
My name is Bennett, and what's your favorite first-time batter of all time?
I go with Barry Bonds. I really like Barry Bonds.
My name's Aria, and what game were you really nervous about?
That's a good question.
Those are really good questions.
I would say my first playoff game in 21. Yeah, I just debuted in August of 21, and we got made it to the playoffs, and I got really nervous for that one.
Wins.
That's cool. That's awesome. Chaz McCormick's a twin.
My name's Dane. Were you ever scared when you first got on the Astros team?
I wouldn't say I was scared. I definitely was nervous. I think a lot of guys get nervous before almost every game. But once you step on the field, it's baseball, and we love playing, and we know how to do it. So we just enjoy the game.
My name is EJ. How are you not
Zane is next, Mom. You want to record it?
nervous on the field when a lot of people are watching you?
Yeah, that's a good question. When we get out there, we just play baseball so much that when we get onto the field, it's just we're focusing on baseball. We don't even really recognize that there are a lot of people.
Up there, Mom. Up there, Anthony.
My name is Zane, and what's your favorite TV show?
Favorite TV show? I don't watch a whole lot of TV shows, but I'd say Psych. Have you ever heard of Psych? Yeah. I really like it.
My name is April.
Sorry, the toughest pitch. Oh, okay. I'd say Garrett Cole. He's pretty good.
I forgot to say as a kid. What was your
Oh,
favorite
it's okay.
TV show?
It's okay. That was a good question.
Yeah.
How many people joined? Just one?
I'd say just work as hard as you can. Work as hard as you can, put in the time, but enjoy it. Like, enjoy playing the game, especially when you're your age. Like, enjoy it. Keep playing.
Comes Josh
And just
Hader.
keep learning. If you keep learning, then you're going to have a chance to keep going.
Okay, batting's at 11. So you want to stay from 11 to 12?
Be on center field.
You said this.
It's
Oh,
awesome.
I have to go now if I want to
yeah,
go.
I love it. It's
Soon,
my
yeah.
favorite position. Obviously, I get to play it every day. But yeah, I enjoy the
We
heck
have
out
to walk
of it.
over
and,
there.
That's a lot of fun.
That was just like sick, guys, bro.
All right, a couple more for Jake, and then we're gonna have our second special guest closing out the show just like he does in games. He's heading in towards the baseball buddies corner. But first of all, a couple more questions for Jake.
My name is Evelyn, and how many minutes did you play how many hours did you play when you were little?
When I was little,
I got your face
I have
up
no
there in the
idea.
thing when you asked the question.
but it was a lot. It was a lot, and I enjoyed playing.
Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, coming in for the save. The closer of the Houston Astros, Josh Hader. Good job. Say hi to the baseball buddies.
Hello, baseball buddy.
So we've been talking with Jake, Josh, about the offseason. There's everybody on the left side of that aisle divider has been waiting to ask you a question. But we've been talking about off-season and chasing 2-year-olds around. So what's your off-season been like?
Just about the same. Chasing 2-year-olds and enjoying some family time and bouncing between here and Arizona. So trying to get away from that cold. I know you guys got hit with that. So I was in Arizona not to like rub it in or anything. I hope you guys enjoyed sledding. I mean, that's probably like last time was 2017, and we all know what happened that year. So Just saying, y'all. Just saying.
Like it. How many of y'all went sledding? Yes.
Yeah.
Joe, there was all those kids that wanted to ask Josh. So let's just get right to it. Yeah, because we don't have a ton of things.
Right on.
That side of the aisle, I think. Yeah, that was.
I'm a catcher, so what vegetables and like what drink smoothies should I drink?
Definitely eat your vegetables. I wouldn't say a specific one.
He's a pitcher.
But,
He's our closer. So he
get
comes
the
in the ninth
veggies
inning.
and the fruit and
Wait, what is it? What does it mean?
yeah, hydrate.
What does the
Drink a
kid
lot of
mean?
water.
What is what?
What did the kid mean when he asked the question?
What to eat and drink to be strong?
Ooh. Well, I would say I grew up in Baltimore, so that was kind of like a thing where I wanted to be drafted by the hometown team. It ended up happening, so got drafted by the Orioles, and then I came here, and yep, now I'm back.
What time do you want to leave?
And what do you do before
11 o'clock is when the batting starts for you.
Well,
You have an hour to do it.
If you're talking about the day
And that's not
of
an hour, you have
opening
5
day,
pitches.
Well, I
Oh,
try and
yeah,
prepare.
we're
make
gonna
sure
stay live
that
for
my
that,
scouting
though.
reports are all
Yeah,
good
well-
Okay, guys, in 5 minutes, we're gonna go batting
facing,
cages.
making sure that I'm
And I'm
ready,
gonna be able to
prepped,
hit balls there.
uh,
And then after that, what are we
making sure
gonna
my
do?
locker's clean, so no one
Play
yells at
catch?
me.
We're gonna play catch, right?
Catches at
We're gonna play catch after, I think.
12:30.
What is your favorite baseball team?
So we're gonna come back after
This is the buddy
Astros.
zone, so I think you can
Well, that's
come
a good
down here at any
question.
time
I
in
would
the
have to
back
say the
down
Houston
here. You can
Astros.
come down here
I
and
was,
hang out.
I was always wanting
How
to
do I
come
come
back,
back down
and
there,
we
though?
finally made it happen.
They'll tell us how.
So when this
Wait,
line is
wait,
done,
go
we're gonna
back-
have to
open
shift
that back
if we have
up,
other
open that
fan
back
forums,
up.
but we appreciate all the good questions. So just keep
Okay,
coming.
so where we going next? Thing right here, batting cages. And then after that, we're gonna go down to the buddy zone. And right now,
He actually made
I
two
literally
of them.
got to go
It's like,
up
how
there
in
and
the world
ask
did you do it?
Jake
It happened
Myers a
out there in
question
center field.
and Josh Hader.
You know, Dave Money came up and I mean looked like Superman, just like
Are those two your best? Same.
Yeah, I think so.
hands down the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
That was fun. Let's do some more of that. Huh?
Let's try and
Yeah, I got you.
Just
Hey,
to the
if it
pitch,
gets
but
there, I got you.
maybe
But
the
listen,
time you play.
yeah, let's do that.
What has been your highest fastball?
My highest fastball was 100 miles per hour. I'm trying to find it, so if you find it, let me know.
My name is Henry, and how long have you played baseball?
I've been playing baseball since I was 3 years old.
Yo, remember to stay. It's like when it gets to 11 o'clock, we're gonna go all the way down to batting cages.
My favorite pitch to throw is my fastball. I like bringing the heat and trying to compete against the other guys.
Hi, my name is Mason, and how tall are you?
What's up, Mason? I am 6'3".
My name is Cooper, and who's the hardest batter you've ever faced?
Hardest. I would say, I mean, every bat's hard because these guys are really good, but I would say Juan Soto always gives me some trouble sometimes.
How were off breaks?
You want to ask him a question real quick?
What's
No,
that
I'm
question?
not
How was
gonna
your
ask. I
off-season?
already
Oh,
asked.
how was my off
Okay.
season? It was really good.
The line's so
Got to spend
short,
some
though.
time
It's
with
like
the family, which is what it's about, and then just once you get one full month of enjoying the family, then it's back to getting after for baseball. So working out, making sure that I'm improving on things that I thought I needed to improve on, and just kind of dialing in on my routine and making sure everything is pretty sharp.
How many pitches have you thrown?
look, there's a kid over there throwing.
Well, if we're talking about in one game, it's gotten up to like 100 sometimes. But if we're talking about pitches, I've 3 pitches is what I throw: fastball, changeup, and a slider.
All right, time for a few more.
How many home runs have you hit?
Well,
Zero.
go back to
Zero.
where I used
Little
to
big.
hit back in the day. I've hit 7, so
Okay.
not many. But
Nice.
got a few.
I was gonna say,
Before
I
you
was
sat
saying
down, we're
zero.
talking to Jake. He's a lefty thrower, righty hitter. Are you a lefty hitter?
I'm a lefty hitter.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
My name is Amelia. Do you like Bluey or Bingo?
What do you like, Bluey or Freddie? Bingo.
Oh, bingo. Oh,
Bluey
I like
or
Bluey.
bingo?
I'm a big Bluey fan. Yeah, definitely Bluey.
Yeah, right.
Freddie's
I don't
Freddie's
know.
cool too, right?
He's- I have no
Freddie's
clue.
fun.
It's a show.
I know, but he's joking about
How
that.
did you feel like when you first got on the field?
Oh, it was probably one of my favorite memories, feelings. It's something that we dreamt of as a kid, just growing up, being able to play at this stage, but also
Ready?
be able to just continue to play baseball. So it
There's
was
so
an
much people are
amazing
going to
feeling.
batting cages.
Yeah, it was probably
Well,
one of
like
the
I
best
said, it's only a
feelings I've
time
ever had.
thing. So we're from 11 to 12. That's our time spot.
My name is Jace, and have you always been an ending pitcher?
No, I actually used to be a starter back in the day. When I was in the minor leagues, I started, and then moving forward, transitioned to me into a reliever. So not
Yeah, I
always,
think.
not always
Okay, right now.
close. to
Grab your
games
stuff,
out.
buddy. Yeah, we're
Time
gonna
for
go.
these last five, and thank
Zip
you
it-
very
zip it-
much,
zip it
Jake and
close.
John. Thank you guys for all your great questions. A few more questions.
There you go.
Other side, other side, other side. Other side.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Here you go.
Depends
Ready?
on the mood.
Let's go.
I'm a big
Okay,
guy,
right now
so
now we're gonna go to batting cages.
Watch out. Let these people go. Reverse it, and
And honestly,
then
sometimes I'll mix in a
you
little.
see both of us.
Yeah, right now we're gonna go to batting cages. Let's go. Wait 1 second. Bro, they're so sick, bro. I got to ask a question. This is nice.
So if you're in Houston, come out to Fan Fest.
Yeah, only if you're a buddy. Only if you're
No, everybody can come.
only if you're a buddy.
No, everybody can come.
Only if you're buddies.
Okay, let's sign off, and then
No. It's only gonna take like a 5-minute walk. We might get food too.
honey, I need you to sign off.
Why? This is not ours. Because I don't want to redo this every single time.
We're not having it live for the next 5 hours, honey. That's all I'm saying. So go ahead and sign off.
Okay, now.
Well, we'll sign back on when you're up to bat.
Yeah, when we're up to bat, I'll sign up. I'll go live, and then we're gonna come back there, and we might do some stuff over here. We might do some stuff like.
Okay. We're gonna do